Hello again and welcome to the Orwell Astronomical Society podcast for May 2017. May marks the start of the noctilucent cloud season, which runs from the middle of the month to the start of August. Noctilucent clouds are, as their Latin name suggests, night shining. They are quite rare and can put on quite a spectacular display. These clouds are very high up in the atmosphere in an area called the mesosphere, which is around 80 kilometres above the ground. And this is a lot higher than where the more normal clouds form in the troposphere, which is in the lower 5 to 10 kilometres of the atmosphere. They are caused by sunlight shining through ice crystals formed at these heights. During the summer, the sun is only just below the horizon overnight, and is just at the right angle for the ice crystals to refract the sunlight, so that it can be seen here on the ground. Look out for an eerie blue-white luminous cloud between 10 p.m. and midnight clock time, low in the northwest. Now on to the moon. Full moon is on the 10th of the month, and the new moon following 2 weeks later on the 25th. So the end of the month is best for observing. And now the planets. Venus is a fine morning sight this month, a very bright object best seen at the end of the month just before dawn in the east. Mercury may also be seen at the end of the month, immediately before sunrise in the east. It will, however, be very low down in the pre-dawn glow. Mars is visible at the start of the month around 10 p.m, and it is the red object in the west-northwest in the constellation of Taurus the Bull. Jupiter continues to shine brightly at the start of the month in Virgo, and look out for the moons and stripes on the surface, even with binoculars. Finally, Saturn will be visible throughout the month at around 2 a.m, looking south in the constellation of Ophiuchus, the Serpent Bearer, the strange 13th sign of the zodiac. Look out for details of the rings and some of the brighter moons through binoculars or a telescope. There is a comet that may be worth looking out for this month, Comet C2015 V2 Johnson, and it's expected to reach magnitude plus 6.7 at the end of May and early June. The comet may be found in Boötes, the herdsman. Look on the internet or in an astronomy magazine for details on how to locate it. There is one decent meteor shower to look out for this month, the Eta Aquarids, and these peak in the early hours on the 6th of May, with the radiant or apparent position where the meteors stream from, low in the east at about 3 a.m. The zenithal hourly rate, or the maximum number of meteors you would expect to see under ideal conditions if you're directly underneath the radiant, is 55, but don't expect to see anywhere near this amount in the UK. On now to constellation watching. We're now well into the summer sky. I mentioned the Cygnus family last month. This month I want to talk about a couple of lesser known constellations, the Cup and the Crow, or Raven, otherwise known as Crater and Corvus. These might pose you a little challenge to find them. They are both quite low in the southwest, in the middle of the month, around 11 p.m, just to the right of Virgo, and the bright star Spica. Corvus is a nice little constellation that looks like a square of stars with one of the corners pulled away. Crater is harder to see, as there is only one star of a similar brightness to those of Corvus. However, if you look to the right of Corvus, you might see a semicircle of stars. This is Crater the Cup. This year sees the 50th anniversary of the Orwell Astronomical Society. To celebrate this anniversary, we are organising a festival of displays and lectures at the University of Suffolk Waterfront building. The festival will take place on Saturday 29th of July, and full details may be found on our website. I hope that this podcast has given you some ideas of what to look out for this month. There is plenty more out there to see, and I recommend that you look on the internet, astronomy magazines, or in an astronomy book or sky map to see what else is out there and where to look for it. As always, a planisphere is an invaluable tool for finding out what is visible, where and when, for any date and time of the year. And these are readily available from any good bookshop. That's all for now, but listen out next month for June's highlights. Bye for now.